Shivoham, Shivoham. 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 Shivoham, Shivoham.
Namaste. Welcome to Kaivalya Yoga Gurukulam for the beginners class in yoga. As always, before we begin, a word of caution with regard to your physical health. Always know that I cannot see you. I have no idea of your age, physical fitness, and capabilities. I know that there could be different age groups that I'm going to be dealing with. So each of you individually take care, be responsible for your health. If I say we do something 5 times, if you cannot do it 5 times, do it 2 times, maybe even once. But take it at your pace. If I'm holding a pose which seems too long for you, then come off the pose. Don't fight with your body. Come off the pose and then go back into the pose if you feel that is long enough and if that's comfortable for you. So listen to your body and slowly you will get into the rhythm of the whole class. Okay? So having said that, let's begin with the 3 kriyas. If this is your first class, please go back to the previous classes where I've explained these in detail. There's also a playlist of yogic kriyas on our YouTube channel, KYG Yoga, or on Facebook. So please refer to that so you learn this and practice better. Let's begin. We're going to start with the 3 ohms. A lot of air escapes along with the ohm. You're going to bend forward, crush the lungs, finish the ohm, empty the lungs. The air detoxifies, your exhalation detoxifies your lungs as you breathe out. The sound detoxifies the mind and brings you into a state of mindfulness. Having said that, let's begin. Sit up tall and straight. You can sit on a chair and do this, or on a stool and do this, or on a bolster. I prefer to sit on the ground. I've done all this in the videos, so let's go. Take a deep breath. Breathe in and come up. Let's try again. come up. As you bend forward and chant the Om, feel the stomach pulling in. Pull your stomach in and breathe out completely. 3 more to go. 1 more to go. Take a deep breath. Breathe in and come up. Close your eyes, take a few moments to become mindful. And know that for the next 55 minutes or so, you take time to spend with your body, listening to your body, tuning into this vehicle of yours, this temple of yours. All right, slowly open your eyes. Kaka Shuddhi Kriya, the mouth spouted like a beak of a crow, a powerful exhalation. You're going to empty the lungs and then breathe in and come up. Again, be careful. If you feel you're getting a headache or your head is splitting or something, then you're overdoing it. Just listen to your body and do it accordingly. I'm going to do it 5 times. Do it as many as you can. Now, for those of you who have been doing this for a while and are a little comfortable, you breathe out fully. Do it at your own pace. Don't wait for me to say, let's start the second round. So this is how it goes. You breathe out fully. You finish that exhalation. Breathe in and come up. And see if you can go straight away into the next round. Okay? And that way, with every exhalation, you're doing a kriya, the Kaka Shuddhi kriya. With every inhalation, you're coming up. The next exhalation, immediately. But if you feel you're tired, just take a couple of breaths and then do it again. Totally 5 times. Do as many as you can. Let's begin. Take a deep breath. Breathe out fully. Breathe in and come up. And go. Breathe in and come up. And go. Breathe in and come up. Almost with a powerful cough. Breathe in and come up. One more, I think. Once again, close your eyes, take a few moments. Observe the experience, the after effects of this exercise. Keep your shoulders relaxed. Take a deep breath, open your eyes. Very nice. Now let's do the Agni Sadha Kriya. You can do this anywhere between 3 to 5 times. Again, I'm going to breathe out, not as powerfully as Kaka Shuddhi, but you just breathe out fairly powerful. So instead of going like this, you just go. So breathe out fully, pull your stomach in, and then holding the breath out, you're going to flap the stomach in and out, and then breathe in again. And then go into the next round. Okay? So take rest in between if necessary. Let's do it together. Take a deep breath. Breathe out. Breathe in and come up. Let's try it again. Breathe in and come up. We have 3 more to go. Do as many as you can, as slow as you can. Just do 1 or 2 more. That's good enough if you can't do all the 3. Breathe out fully. Breathe in and come up. 2 more. Breathe out fully. Breathe in and come up, and one more. Breathe in and come up. Again, close your eyes. As you breathe in and out, observe changes, if any, in your body. As you begin to learn this and slowly get more comfortable, you will feel the warmth in your body as you end these 5 rounds of Agnisara. All right. Excellent. Before we get up, the first couple of things we do. One is take your left hand on your stomach. Make sure we do a few rounds of breathing through the chest. Stomach is pulled in slightly. This is how you practice the Yogasana Abhyasa. Stomach pulled in. So the energy comes up and held in the chest. Expand your chest as you breathe in. Contract your chest and your stomach as you breathe out. You can always contract your stomach as you breathe out. But don't bloat it as you breathe in. Breathe in, expand your chest, breathe out. Stomach slightly pulled in. It's called Lagu Dhyana. Lagu Dhyana, apply Lagu Dhyana. Breathe in and out. Deep breaths. Try and take in a deep breath like this. And breathe out. I'm purposely being noisy so you can hear me, but that's just how you do it. In other words, stomach pulled in, breathing in and out. And you slowly, we will learn this slowly as we go along. You learn to suck in the air through the throat. So you get a an airy feeling here, airy thing. So the suction is done from here. So keep that in mind as you go along, and we'll learn this slowly. So don't worry if you can't do it right away. So that is the Uddiyana breathing, Lagu Uddiyana. And the second one is, you want to make sure you understand which of your nostrils is active today, this morning or evening, whenever you're doing this. So close any one. Let's say you close the right nostril fully. Breathe in and out through the left. And see which one is active. Then close the other one. Compare the two. Compare the two and see which one is active. If your right nostril is much more easier, active, inactive means one of the nostrils is much more easier to breathe in and out. The other one will be slightly blocked. So if your right nostril, it's easier to breathe, then you know the sun side of your body is active. In other words, sun is extrovert. It goes out, right? So that means the body is ready to do exercises, which is a good sign from an exercise point of view. But what happens if your moon is active? Your moon is active, take it very easy. Don't fight with your body. Say, okay, I'm going to listen to my body and not go too far. But with the sun, you can say, all right, I'm going to take one step further today and see if I can improve a little bit. So that is how you understand and prepare yourself. The body gives you an idea of where you are when you do this exercise. Okay? So, hopefully you have done that. In my case, the right is active. So every 90 minutes or so, it will change. Okay? So as long as you know this is which nostril is active, you mentally prepare yourself to how you want to frame the yoga practice. Right now we are doing it together, so you don't have too much of a choice. But these are the basic things you learn as you go into the yoga path. You don't learn these things today in classes, but this is a very important way to reduce chances of injury in the body, and also beginning to understand that the breath is sending us a lot of information of what is going on in the body and what kind of activities we can or we shouldn't engage. Okay, so that kind of basic foundations we place in as we continue into this path. All right. Having known this and having established this, so most of the exercise, even if I don't say, try and keep your stomach in Lagu Uddiyana. Always. Okay? Throughout the next 15 minutes, try and only breathe through the chest. Okay. Let's get up on our feet. We begin the warm-ups. So throughout the warm-ups also, just try and see if you can keep this steady. All right. Begin the warm-ups. Neck up and down 5 times. Loose and relaxed. Up, down. You can always hold the back of your neck if your back is stiff. Up, down. Support your neck. Up, down. With your hands if you require. Up, down. One more time. Up, and down 4 to 5 times. And then we stand straight. We're going to turn our neck to the left side. Look as far back as you can. Again, don't turn the shoulders. We have done this for couple of weeks now. So body is straight, only the neck turns. Keep your eyes open, squeeze the neck, hold it there. Keep your stomach pulled in, breathe in and out through the chest. Shoulders relaxed. Hold it there. Hold the pose, but not the breath. Breathe in and out. And come back. Whenever I say hold it there, please know I'm talking of holding the pose. I never teach holding the breath in asanas. It's never practiced. Okay, take a deep breath. As you breathe out, turn your neck to the right, squeeze the neck, and if your shoulders tend to move, consciously make it straight. Don't rotate your shoulders. This is only an exercise for the neck, not the back. Breathe in and out. See if you can keep your stomach slightly pulled in, conscious. And come back. Excellent. Neck rotations. Loose and relaxed. 1, 2, loose and relaxed. You can keep your eyes open so you won't feel dizzy. 3, 4, hands can be on the side. You can hold them at the back. 5, let go the other way. Counterclockwise. 1, 2, again, loose and relaxed. 3, like I said, you can always keep your eyes open. 4, make sure you're breathing. And 5. What happens when you first start doing exercises, when we do something very new, we first tend to stop the breath, hold the breath. But so you're consciously learning to breathe through all situations in your body. The same principle you will begin to apply in your life, in all situations, in everyday events of all situations, you learn to keep breathing. So that is how the ability to handle stress improves as you practice yoga, because now you're consciously learning and focusing on your breath when your body is doing something. Okay, interlock your fingers. Hands behind your head, elbows forward, shoulders relaxed. Press your chin to the chest. Drive it into the chest so you stretch the back of your neck. Keep breathing in and out. See if you can keep your stomach pulled in. Breathe in and out through the chest. The spine is straight, only the neck is stretching down. Come up gently. Take your chin to the right side of the chest and press it down. Drive it into the chest so you're stretching the right side of your neck. And come up to the left side. Drive it in. Stretching the left side of the neck. And come up. All right. Hands down. Okay. Fingertips on your shoulders, elbows forward. Now you're going to raise the elbows straight up. Make sure this biceps touch your ears. Scrape an imaginary wall behind. Come all the way. Rotate as much as possible. Take it up and then turn as far back as you can. Go straight up like this. Very good. As far back as you can. 3. Go straight up and back. 4. One more. Straight up and back. All the time, fingertips on your shoulders. Let's go downwards. All the way up like this and then come down. Downwards. All the way up here. And then come down. Pause there for a second. All the way up and then down. Very good. All the way up and down. One more. All the way up and down. All right. Excellent. Shake your hands a little bit. We're going to rotate them so that will loosen it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Loose and relax backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Very nice. Interlock your fingers at the back. Join your palms together like this, if you can. And watch my back. It's hunched now, right? I'm going to straighten the back. Straight in the back. Straight in the back. Straight. It's going to be like this. Squeezing the back. You can move your neck. See how it feels in the neck muscles. See, these are the exercises that prevent cervical issues. Neck exercise, shoulder exercise, and this one really prevents cervical issues, prevents hunchbacks. All right. Feet apart, arms swing side to side. 1. Bring in from any side, doesn't matter. 2. Watch my foot, it turns as well. 3. Loose and relax. Take it easy. 4. It's like a little dance. 5 and 5. Interlock your fingers. We go more on to the wrists now. Rotate your wrists clockwise, counterclockwise, up and down. Very good. Hold your right wrist fairly tight. Shake it loose. Loose and relaxed. Close tight into a fist now. And stretch fully. 1. Close tight. Stretch fully. That's 2. Close. Stretch. That's 3. Close. Stretch. That's 4. Close and stretch. That's 5. Shake it loose. Loose and relax. Close tight into a fist. Stretch fully. That's 1. Close. Stretch. That's 2. Close. Stretch. That's 3. Close. Stretch fully. That's 4. Close. And stretch. That's 5. You feel the fingertips as you do that. All right. Squeeze your palms. Squeeze your palms. Very good. Squeeze them. Show them some love. Massage your hands, your palms, your fingers. See, your fingers represents and controls the Vayu element, the element of air in the body. We learn this in the Kaivalya Marga. So it's so important that you pay attention to your fingers. Your fingers connected to the wind element. The wind is directly controls the mind. So that much importance is given to fingers. That's why we learn mudras and all. We learn this as we go along. Okay, yoga is a very exciting path. It never gets boring. All right, then we move on to the waist, feet apart, hip rotations. 1. 2, neck. You can keep your knee slightly bent if you have a back pain. 4, loose and relaxed. 5, the other way. 1, loose and relaxed. 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right. Feet together. For some of you may not be able to keep your feet together, then keep them apart slightly, but not like this, okay? You can just keep 1 inch apart. Ideally, you want them together, but if you can't for any reason, then just 1 inch apart is fine. Because I got a couple of emails and messages that some of you may not be able to keep it like this for some reason. So keep them slightly apart. But try and get it as close as possible. Because what happens when you do that, then the impact is on the back here. If you keep it far, the thigh takes all the weight. So I want to exercise the back here. That's why we want to do this. Tone the back muscles. We don't use them at all. The rest of the day, you're not going to use them. So now you just pay attention and tone them. Okay, hands on your waist at the back, preferably like this. Now watch my elbows. They are spread out. Bring them in. Squeeze the elbows. Bend your knees. Chin down. Don't look up in this exercise. It becomes too intense. Chin down. Drive your hip forward as far out as you can. Then begin to straighten the knee. Keep your chin down. Look straight ahead. Breathe in and out. Squeeze the elbows at the back as well. Breathe in and out. Stomach pulled in. Breathe in and out through the chest. All right. Bend your knees slightly and come back up. Now bend your knees. Bend your knees and fold forward. While doing this, if your back is very stiff, with your fingers, you can simply massage your back like this. Just rotate and massage the back. Okay? And drop your hands down. Begin to straighten the knee. Just feel the stretch, a mild stretch in your hamstrings. It's a very simple stretch. Bend your knees. First look up. Hands on your thighs and come up. Let's do it one more time. Lower back needs a lot of attention to prevent any kind of back problems. Some of you have mild back problems. It'll just begin to arrest it wherever it is and then slowly begin to recuperate the muscles. So be very patient with your back. Squeeze the elbows, bend your knees, chin down, everything remains the same. Drive your hip forward and then straighten the knees so the pressure comes on the back. But it is safe. How? Because your hands are supporting your back. That's why you don't look up. That makes it very intense. Look straight ahead, breathe in and out. Pull your stomach in. Deep breaths in and out as you hold this pose. Bend your knee slightly. Come up. Keep your knee bent. Again, fold forward at the waist. Again, if your back is hurting, just massage your back with your fingers. Drop your head down, hands down. Straighten your knees. Feel the stretch in your hamstrings. Just a simple one. Then bend your knees, hands on your knees, look up, and slowly come up. Wonderful. We're going to do the thigh exercise, so grab a chair if you have one next to you. Now, some of you may not need the chair, so just because I pull a chair, you don't have to. But this is just for safety. Okay? Thigh exercise. You want to hold the thigh, hold the ankle, sorry. Left foot, hold the ankle, drive the heel into the thigh. Keep your knees together, don't spread them apart. Raise the knee as far back as you can. Like I always say, if you can't reach, then use a belt. Stay in the pose for those of you already in the pose. I'm just showing here there's an option. You can use a belt and pull the belt up. Feel the stretch in your thigh all the way to the knees. Come down. Let's try the other leg. So if you have a chair, move it to the other side. This time I'll do without a chair. Again, knees. Watch my knees. Don't do this way. Keep the knees together. Drive your heel into the glute. The glute. Raise. Stand up tall and straight. Raise the knee back. Breathe in and out. A little bit of balance is required. Feel the stretch in your thigh and come back. Wonderful. Then we move on to the knee exercises. So for this, I interlock my fingers ideally and place them under the thigh. Lift the leg up, knee up. So now I can do my exercise for the knees. Now this requires balance. You're welcome to try this. Otherwise, with one hand, hold the chair and do knees back and forth, sideways. Sideways. Circles with your knees. 2, 3, 4, 5. The other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ankle rotations. 1, 2, 3. Nice big circles. 4, 5. The other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold your ankle, toes. Stretch your foot. Feel the stretch in your ankle right here. Okay, all the way, stretch. And down. Excellent. The other leg, as always, take support if you require. Otherwise, give it a try to try and balance. Back and forth, loose and relaxed. Sideways. You're just loosening the knee, remember. Circles, 3, 4, 5. The other way, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Loosening the ankles by circles. 1, 2. Make circles with your toes. 3, 4, 5. The other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Hold your ankle. Hold your toes. Stretch. Stretch the ankle. Feel the stretch. And down. Wonderful. That's pretty much it. Excellent. All right. Let's start with Tadasana. We have learned Tadasana. So feet will be parallel. Just keep the chair. We will need it. Keep it next to you. Don't put it far away. But for now, for Tadasana, we won't need this. Feet parallel to each other, hip width apart, hands by the side. Take your left hand behind. Feel your lower back. If there is a hunch in the lower, an arch, there will be an arch in the lower back. If that's the case, then I'm going to exaggerate here. Watch what happens. I'm going to exaggerate. We might be standing like this. So you see this? This is the arch. You don't want this. So what happens if I'm here? If I don't want the arch, what do? I just move the hip forward. If you see what happens to my back, it becomes straight. So this is called lengthening the spine. So knee slightly bent, I thrust my hip forward. Now it looks straight. Now in your mind, because you don't see it, in your mind you think you're standing like this. You feel you're standing like this. How can you get this cam? You feel you're standing like this, but you're not. See, by just slightly thrusting the hip forward, you're actually standing straight. This is a very important asana and forms the basis for a lot of standing exercises. And when you do standing exercises, one of the problems is if you don't know how to stand in this pose, between asanas and in every pose, standing exercise, you come to Tadasana. If you don't do this, then you're invariably going to get a lower back problem as you practice yogasanas. So this is very important to understand, because when you thrust the hip forward from here, watch it carefully and keep trying it. You don't have to get it in one day, but you'll get it. Like this thrust of the hip. Once you do this, then what happens is the knee slightly bent, the weight of your body is taken on your thighs. So you'll feel your thighs tightening a little, correct? When you do this. So the weight is taken by the thighs. So now the back has no stress. It's not bearing the weight of your body. This becomes important for all standing poses and for back bends and all that. Remember, it's a simple thing once you get it, but it's an important, very important foundation. So bear with me if I spend a few classes reiterating this very fundamental pose that is required. All right? Tadasana. Once you're in that pose, once you know that lower back is straight because you're taking your hands and checked, it seems straight. Hip is in the right place. Now close your eyes. Now go into the pose, right? Get all the physical parts of it in place, and shoulders relaxed, stomach slightly pulled in, Laghu Uddiyana. Close your eyes. Shift your awareness to the bottom of your feet. Feel the texture of the mat under your feet. Remember to keep breathing in and out through the chest, stomach slightly pulled in. Distribute the body weight equally on both your feet, right foot and left foot. Move the hip slightly to the left, right. See if the body weight is equally distributed. Fine-tune it. Fine-tune like they fine-tune a musical instrument so it tunes in correctly with the scale. Try and fine-tune. Feeling, let the skin under your feet talk to you. So the brain is communicating with the other extreme in the body. And then become the mountain. Rather be the mountain. Once you think you found the balance, stay there. Breathe in and out. The only thing alive in this mountain is the breath. Experience the stillness in the mountain. Take a deep breath, open your eyes. Now it is this stillness that you try to reach every time in every pose. Okay. So, in the mountain, tree grows. So let's move on to the tree pose. Shift your weight to the left foot. Raise your right leg up. As I do this, if you require, keep a chair just for support. For those of you who are learning this, who are otherwise in a fairly good state of health, if you're not too old, not afraid of falling down, then just use it only if you're losing balance. Because now you are actually trying to tone the muscles of the leg that is holding your balance. So your focus might be on this leg, but actually the importance here, all these little toes, they're all getting exercised here. So because you go jogging, it doesn't help them. Jogging and running and walking doesn't help. Why? Because when you do all that in the road, you put your foot inside a shoe, the foot goes to sleep. these muscles don't get exercised. This one exercise is going to take care of that. So lift your right leg, drive it as high as you can, drive it into the upper thigh, as high as you can. You can keep it up slightly above your knee, below your knee. We've done this previously. Open the hips up. Again, watch my back here. If my butt is sticking out like this, this is, I bring it back to Tadasana. Thrust the hip forward. This is what I said. This is what you need to practice. Okay? Open the hip, pull your stomach in, thrust your hip slightly forward, join your palms together. It's like driving. There just seems to be too many things at once, correct? But don't worry, be patient. Be patient. As long as you have somebody guiding you, take one thing at a time. Say, all right, I'm just going to focus on balance. Then once you get the balance, in other words, the muscles are toned, it's able to hold your body weight, you get there, then we can focus on this. But I'm sharing all this because there are people of different levels in one class. So for those of you who already got the balance, focus on the hip movement. For those of you who got that, focus on the hip opening. For those of you who got all that, focus on Lagu Uddiyana. Balance. And finally become the tree. So you see a tree is constantly swaying. In other words, constantly trying to find that perfect balance between the left and the right. It's okay. Hold it there. If you're comfortable, raise your hands up, join your palms together. Don't worry about perfecting the pose. That is a lifelong learning. That will go on and on. Just enjoy the pose after a while. Stomach pulled and breathe in and out through the chest. Pull the energy from the ground like the tree does. Send it right to the tips of your hands. Open your hands out. And come back into Tadasana with control. Nice. You'll feel that foot here was kind of burning, right? But that's it. The idea is to tone all those muscles. There's no wear and tear on in these kind of exercises. It's just the toning of the muscles. Let's do the other side. This time I'll use a chair just to show you that option exists. Lean on your right foot. Raise your left leg up as high as you can. I take it and I drive it right into my groins here because there is an acupressure point, a marma point as per Ayurveda. It releases a lot of toxins in the body, helps the body maintain vitality and youthfulness. So drive your heel into the thigh. Okay, learn to put pressure sideways so your foot will not slip. All the other times, slipping is only an excuse, as my yoga teacher would say. Don't give excuses. And I would fight with him saying, but my foot is slipping. He says, no, you're not learned to push it sideways. So now I can wear a silk pajama and I can still do this because now I know to put pressure sideways. Open up the hip. Back again, thrust the hip forward. See, take support. Join your palms together. Breathe in and out. See if you can raise your hands above your head. Deep breathing. Hold the pose there. Keep your eyes focused at a spot in front. Breathe in and out. Open up your arms. Become the tree. Pull the energy all the way down from base of your spine all the way up. With every inhalation, and you fill the lungs with prana, pulling your stomach in. Breathe in and out, deep breath. And come back into Tadasana. All right, feet parallel, hip width apart again. Take a couple of deep breaths. Allow your legs to relax. We'll do one final exercise, a new one. Utthita Tadasana. I'm going to raise my hands up like this for balance. You can do this if you're trying it for the very first time. And again, depending on your age and physical fitness, you can use a chair and take support. We are going to be on our toes for a while. So all you have to do is stretch your hands out like this and raise yourself up. Utthita Tadasana. Watch my heels as high as you can, not just here. as high as you can. Almost on your toes, go higher, 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 higher. Feet are parallel, go higher. Stomach pulled in. Again, if you can, for those of you who are able to do this, thrust the hip forward. I know I'm throwing in a lot here. Thrust the hip forward. Raise your hands up. Hold the position. 2, breathe in and out. 3. You can always go down and come back up. 4, breathe in and out. 5, all those little muscles are getting toned. Excellent. 6, breathe in and out. 7, I'm very bad in math. I'm slow in counting. 8, breathe in and out. 9, there you go. One more. And 10, come back slowly into Tadasana. Feel the burn in your feet. I know this is too much, maybe too much for a beginner's class, but no, but these is it's not too much, trust me. You can always stay 2, come back, and go up, come back, right? This is how you want to tone these muscles. And then later on, when you do balancing poses, you do warrior 3 and all of that, the foot is balanced. It's able to hold, not only for a considerable length of time, but it's strong, right? You want that strength to hold, then you can do other poses. So that is what we are trying to do here. So this kind of exercise, this also helps. This goes in so many ways. I don't have time to explain all that right now. We'll learn this slowly. In every class, I'll give little tidbits. But very, very powerful in a physical sense. In a mental sense, it teaches you a great way to bring about balance in your everyday life. All right. One final Tadasana, hands on either side. Take a deep breath. Stomach pulled in, hip slightly thrust forward. Be the mountain. Feel your toes and your feet. Gently take a deep breath as you breathe out. Open your eyes. Wonderful. In a yoga practice, it is not important how many poses you do in a class. In a physical sense, yeah, it will all make sense when we start doing more intense workouts. Slowly. You can always, once you feel ready, you can always join the intermediate classes. But that's not the point here. Is not number of asanas. The point here is how intensely focused I am in the asana. So intensity to some extent is physical, like we did when we are standing like this. A lot of intensity happens in our feet. Though somebody watching it may not understand, but there's so much happening inside. So there is an element of intensity physically. But mentally, there's so much of mindfulness. You're focused on your back, on your hip, on your chest, on your breathing. So suddenly your whole mind becomes alive, full of focus and concentration. So unknowingly, you're bringing your mind back to focused attention plenty of times during the yogasanas. So all this really helps in being more creative, more productive in other aspects of our lives. Okay, having said that, let's go to our favorite pose. I know it's 7:40 already. Shavasana. So, come down gently. As always, if you have a lower back problem, you can keep give a slight support for your lower back as you lie down on the floor. Otherwise, you can place a bolster below your knees. If you haven't bought a bolster, I strongly suggest you buy a bolster. This is about 28 inches, anything above 26 is good, okay? So you get this about 28 inches, I think. And the diameter should be 10 or 12 inches. So you do get 10 to 12 inches diameter, 28 inches in length, cotton bolster. I think this is about $40 or $50. $40, $50, $60. This got a zip. You can wash it and all of that. So please consider getting one of these. These are available in Amazon. Amazon is everywhere. If you're in India, you can just get it done in a local store, perhaps cheaper. Anyway, please consider getting one. We'll be doing a lot of exercises with this as we go along. It doesn't matter if you practice yoga for 10 years, this still comes handy. Feet slightly apart and bolster under your knees. If you have a lower back issue, and lie down gently. Hands on either side of your body. Palms facing up or down, it doesn't matter. Take a deep breath. As you breathe out, close your eyes. As you close your eyes, shift your awareness all the way down to the bottom of your feet. Let go of your Lagu Uddiyana and all of that now. Breathe freely. Shift your awareness to your feet. Wiggle your toes. Flex your ankles. Feel life in them. And then gently withdraw this light, this awareness, allowing your feet to go to sleep. Shift your awareness above the ankles, below the knees to the shin bone in the front, the calf muscles behind. Feel your calf muscles resting on the mat. Allow these muscles to sink into the ground. Let go. In Shavasana, your body begins to resemble a corpse. That's perfectly okay. We do this every night when you're fast asleep. But the difference here is you're not going to be sleeping. You're going to be awake, watching this experience. Training your body to go into a state of deep rest while you stay awake, alert, watching. You're teaching yourself that while you're awake, the body can be completely in a state of deep rest. Your knees, kneecaps, back of your knees, sides of your knees, allow your knees to collapse onto the ground. We worked on our feet, on our ankles, on our calf muscles and knees as we did the balancing poses. Allow your legs to just collapse into the ground. Shift your awareness to your thighs, your upper thighs, inner thighs, the back of your thighs, your hamstrings. Allow these large group of muscles in your body to sink onto the floor. Feel the weight of your legs as you let them sink into the ground. Shift your awareness to your pelvic region. Feel your glutes resting on the floor, your waist, your hips. Let your entire pelvis sink into the floor. Let go. Let go. From the waist and below, right up to the toes of your feet, your body is loose, limp and relaxed. Begin to surrender your body to Mother Earth. Allow her to embrace you with this amazing healing energy that we call gravity. Yield to this embrace. Allow the pranic energies from the earth to infiltrate into your body. Fill your body with the healing energies that the earth has to offer. Surrender. Let go. Allow the atoms and molecules of your body to merge into the earth. Become the earth. Watch the body become the earth. Shift your awareness to your lower back. Relax the muscles of your lower back. The base of your spine represents the deep recesses of your mind. Empty the contents of your mind into the earth. Deep within the bowels of the earth lies fire, which burns away all these memories, releases you, relieves you from this burden of carrying these memories across lifetimes. Let go. Let go. Shift your awareness to the middle and the upper back, the large portion of your back behind your chest. Allow your torso to slip into the ground, sink into the ground. Surrender to gravity. Shift your awareness to your shoulders. Relax the muscles of your shoulders. Let your awareness flow into both your arms, right arm and the left arm. Biceps, triceps, forearms, wrists, palms, fingers. Move your fingers, observe how alive they are. Gently let go of your fingers. Withdraw life away from your fingers, from your hands. Let your hands become heavier and heavier and heavier. Let go. Shift your awareness to your abdominal muscles. Observe these muscles rise and fall as you breathe in and out. Allow these muscles to relax. Take your awareness within. Tune into the vital organs and allow these organs to slow down. Stomach to the left, liver to the right, kidneys deep inside, spleen and pancreas in the middle, your large intestines, small intestines. Listen to your body, feel your body, talk to your body. Engage your body in this mindful conversation in silence. Allow the universal intelligence lying potent in every cell in your body to come to the surface. Allow the body to heal, to grow. This is your temple. You are the deity in this temple. You are the chief priest in this temple. Shift your awareness to your chest. Relax the muscles of your chest. Go within. Allow your heart rate to slow down. Allow your pulse rate to fall, your blood pressure to drop. Allow your body to slip into yet another deep state of rest. But you continue to watch it calmly, unconditionally, with no expectations. simply observing as a witness. Shift your awareness to your neck. Relax the muscles of your neck. And let your awareness flow into your face. Begin to relax every single muscle in your face. Your lower jaw, upper jaw, tongue within relaxed, lips gently closed, the mouth relaxed. Cheeks are relaxed, nose is relaxed, ears are relaxed. Eyelids are gently closed, eyeballs are relaxed, eyebrows are relaxed. Relax your forehead, seat of all your incessant thoughts and stress. Feel the back of your head resting on the floor and let your head sink into the ground. Take your awareness within. Allow the electrical impulses in your brain to slow down. Allow your thought processes to slow down. Slow down. From the top of the head to the tips of your toes, your body is deeply relaxed. Your breathing is calm and subtle, rhythmic, regular. Your mind is quiet, almost still. This is inner harmony. The rhythm of your pulse is in harmony with the rhythm of your breath, which in turn is in harmony with the rhythm of your thoughts. For the next few moments, as you stay in this inner sanctuary of stillness, peace, allow the silent rhythms of your pulse, your breath, your thought to slowly expand beyond the confines of your physical body and mind. Allow these silent rhythms from within you to merge with the cosmic rhythms of the universe. Changing seasons, rotation of planets around the sun, ebb and flow of waves, rising, setting of the sun and the moon. Everything in the universe is a rhythm. It is as if one inhalation brings creation into existence and one exhalation withdraws all of this into a state of dissolution. Expand the horizons of your consciousness, and in that expansion begin to embrace everyone, everything as expressions of the same one consciousness through the manifestation of 5 elements. And in that understanding, open your heart to the idea of oneness. And be the instrument for unconditional love. Take a deep breath. As you breathe out, slowly bring awareness back into your body. Move your fingers, move your toes. Gently raise your hands over your head. Interlock your fingers and stretch. Turn to one side and stretch. A lazy stretch like you're getting up from a sleep. To the other side and stretch. Come back. Rub your palms together. Rub your palms together. Cover your eyes. Feel the warmth of the palms on your eyes. Open your eyes slowly. Turn to one side and get up gently, feeling fresh and relaxed. Close your eyes, sit up tall and straight, neck slightly tilted forward. Experience the stillness and the silence within. Join your palms together. Allow your heart to express a sense of deep gratitude to the universe, to the God principle within you that made this practice possible. Gently open your eyes. Thank you all for another wonderful yoga session. Thank you for being part of this journey and giving me the honor to teach you. We meet again the day after tomorrow. Until we meet again, have a blessed day. We end the class with 1 Om and 3 Shantis. Om. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti.